Consider supporting Sonicguru Productions on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. But thinking of nostalgia, especially on the Master System, holy shit, it's the fucking Alex Kidd remake. Jesus Christ, Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. Brought to us by the same developing company who brought us Streets of Rage 4. Yeah.
Now it all fits together.
As soon as I saw the image on Twitter, I'm like, when the fuck was this announced and how did I miss it? Turned out it was announced just 3 hours after I freaking found
it. So, I just saw it on a whim. I saw it through your Twitter, actually. That's the weird thing. I saw it on your Twitter, of all things. I just thought, is this real? Is this a thing? Is this actually real?
Yeah, it is real, and it's by Merge Studios, and we're going to expect it later on in the year.
Yeah.
I'll say the first criticism of it so far, why does that have to be sprite-based?
Yeah, well, I was...
It's the little, like... I'm trying to think of a comparison. Kind of like Owlboy? Not Owlboy. Eagle Island. Wrong game. Although Owlboy is still sprite-based. It's kind of like Eagle Island, where it's very visual, very flary-looking sprites. But I'd rather have something like Streets of Rage 4 or Wonder Boy Dragon's Trap, where it is animated.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Also, Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, which is a sequel to Dragon's Trap.
Yeah. I'm going to say that...
technically it's Monster World 5. Wrong one.
Right. I'm going to say that from the look of it, it clearly, weirdly enough, the game it reminds me of is art style-wise. It reminds me a bit of Shantae, but again, it looks like if it was drawn...
classic Shantae, before Half Genie Hero.
Yeah, before that. But essentially, it reminded me of, like, you know, imagine if this game was drawn and they put, like, a pixel filter over the whole thing. So it has that kind of look, which, you know, I'm all right with it. You know, it makes it distinctive enough, so it isn't just another sprite-looking game. They could have gone down, like, the Mega Man 11 route, which is a shell-shaded, you know, rounded, cartoony-looking thing.
Yeah. Again, Alex Kidd is one of my favorite games of all time. I can come up with this. I had a my brother had a Master System 2, which had Sonic 1 on it. That broke. Then we got a new one. And then we had Alex Kidd on it. Played the fuck out of it. Could never beat it 100%. Until Mike started playing it, and we couldn't figure out how to do the end. Apparently, I don't remember saying it, but apparently I worked out to get the real ending is basically that message is a code, and you have to fill it at the end. You get it wrong, you get killed. Yeah. So we managed to 100% Alex Kidd in Miracle World.
Yeah.
It is a very fun game.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a bit bullshit when it comes to the Jenkins matches, because you expect a good, honest boss fight. No.
Yeah.
I win.
Well, the bosses is literally a giant hand. I'm surprised actually they managed to translate one of the original bosses that is just a hand and turn that into
stone head, scissor head, paper head.
Yeah, so keep that in mind.
And their heads fly off.
I was going to say, there's one person who's looking forward to this the most is probably Mike, because, you know, if I know anything from you two, I mean, that's a game he definitely adores playing a lot.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I think we've played it through. I think he's played it through more times than I do, to a point where we joke that he could play it in his sleep. We should play through it again. I have playthrough of me and him years back when I was using an easy cap. Jesus Christ. I used an easy cap to record my gameplay footage one time.
Those were the days, folks. That's what we had to work with.
You spend 150 quid on a Hopage HD capture, or 25 quid on an easy cap that you can only play 50 hertz games on. I'll go for the 25 quid. Now I actually buy myself some lunch. Then I had to up, and because all games that I go into 50 hertz, I had to go through 60 hertz, I had to get an easy cap 60, which was about 40 quid.
Yeah.
But anyway, Alex Kidd, I don't know what else to say about it. I'm like so looking forward to this. It's like I'm getting the same feeling when I first heard there was going to be a remake of Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap, which is like, why did you do a Mega Master System Mini? Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap, the original, the other Wonder Boy games. How about a Wonder Boy collection? How about
Maybe
that?
this is what they were doing. Maybe this was the plan. I mean, let's be fair. Who of us would have assumed Sega would ever bring back essentially their first mascot in a game again?
Second mascot.
Yeah, well, he was basically the poster boy.
Opa was the original mascot.
Fair enough. If we're going down that route, if we're going down that route.
Yeah, Opa.
All right then. But yeah, I mean, the fact is, like I said, Alex
Why don't
Kidd
we
is.
make that? It's an idea. But...
Well, put it this way: we just had this announcement. Who's to say Sega are not planning that as a remake at some point? I mean,
yeah, we've got a port on a sequel to Shenmue, one of the originally one of the most expensive games ever made. Yeah. True, at the time it was good. Now we got better, more in-depth games than it was.
Everybody's built on top of it. It's building on the foundations of what the game did.
We had a sequel to Nights back in 2009 or 2008. What was it before then? And apparently the creator wanted to make a sequel to that, Nights 3. So hopefully the card's out for that. Mm-hmm. We got a Panzer Dragoon remake.
Mm-hmm.
We had Streets of Rage sequel. We got a Wonder Boy remake and a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a port of Monkey Ball Banana Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the another one that came out. The fuck was it?
I know we had Puyo Puyo Tetris. That was another game, but that's
Puyo Puyo Tetris, Puyo Puyo Champions.
Yes.
It's like Sega, they're realizing, hey, we've got a whole back catalog of IPs we're not using because, hey, Sonic and Football Manager make more money. No, Sonic, Football Manager, and Total War make more money than all those combined.
They're basically the thing that keeps them afloat. I mean, if we're being honest.
Yeah. You have all these dedicated fans who want to see more IPs.
Mm.
So why not remake Rise Star or a sequel to it?
Mm.
You still own Gunstar Heroes and Dynamite Headdy, so why not have Treasure still around? So how not have them make sequels or enhanced remakes?
Mm. Put it this way, I mean,
sequel to Billy Hatcher, you fucks.
I know that's something you've been arguing for years. Yeah, this is the #1 Billy Hatcher fan here, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
How about another Project Rup sequel? A bit suggestive nowadays because people are a bit too PC, but it's a video game with wacky scenarios where you have to save them, where you have to protect a woman from raging bull stampede.
To be fair, that would be
the
standpoint I would go with that game. Is basically, look, if it's going to be about a boy meets a girl and falls in love, just make that the premise and just go bonanza with what you have to do to help her or save her.
Or better yet, actually choose, like, you're a man or a woman? I'm a man. You want to go a man or a woman? A man. Okay, then. Just change the models out and the situations are made the same.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that's what they need to do.
Because as long as you actually just... I'm going to focus on the actual mini games.
I mean,
there's some romance stuff as well, but still, it could still work. What other game was I thinking of? I'll think of another game. Fuck, brain, help.
Well, we'll put it this way: if we're going down this route, I mean, one game I like to see get a comeback is Bonanza Brothers. I like to see how
Toe Jam and Earl came back.
Yeah, Toe Jam and Earl back in the groove. Kickstarter, baby.
Yeah, Bonanza Bros could come back. That would be fun.
Yeah, I would love to see, especially, hell, if you could make that an entire army of you rummaging a house, trying to out steal everyone. Online play.
You know what would be good? Golden Axe. A sequel or a remake.
I mean, they did do. Well, put it this way.
Not counting Beast Rider.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm going to say this. I mean, they have tried the few times they've tried to bring back some of these old IPs. They've just kind of flopped and nobody.
Yeah, the PS2 era had a lot of remake of IPs. There was a Shinobi remake, which was not really remake. It was just like a different universe.
Yeah.
And then there was Altered Beast, which was Europe only.
Surprisingly.
And that was a mythology one. That was a science-based Altered Beast.
Yeah.
And then Shinobi, Golden Axe. There was another one.
They were going to do a Vector Man. That was the thing they were going to do, but then canned it because they just thought, well, he just looks like the other green guy who shoots things. All right, stop it.
And we had Golden Axe Beast Rider on 360. So
what I find funny is that the irony is that most of these characters and IPs, the only time they've really been shown off in modern context is through the the two Sega racing games. And the fact is, those games were primarily about, hey, remember all these characters, and if there's one thing about
Here's one. Here's one. How about you bring back the fucking Choo Choo Rocket game you had on Android?
there
You
you go.
had that. You took it away. Bring that back.
Oh, come on, folks. I mean, that's been screaming. If you're going to go mobile, especially, I mean, come on, guys. That thing's screaming mobile, goodness there for you.
Yeah, you had Super Monkey Ball Sakura, Snooky, Super Monkey Ball Sakura edition on the freaking mobile with its geometry. But you just why not Choo Choo Rocket?
Yeah, I mean, that's the irony is then we only thought the only time we would see any of these kind of characters or whatever would be in a racing
and also,
game.
And finally, there was an attempt to make a sequel to Skies of Arcadia, but it kind of failed.
Yeah. Like I said, we only thought they would get cameos in other games. There was even a mobile game called Sega Heroes. That was the thing as well. But the fact is now they're starting to bring them back. I think that says, because it being Sega's, like I said, 60th anniversary, the fact they're starting with Alex Kidd, maybe if it does well, that'll be the floodgates as we just talked about. Maybe those other games will come out or they will be discussed. Who knows? I mean, that's the like I said, this is the thing with Sega. You never know what they're going to do. You don't know. They are the surprise video game company out there. They're always just going to surprise you of whatever the hell they decide to do.
Remake High Tech World. Oh, what's next on the walkthrough? Talk to this guy 100 times. I am not kidding. That is a part of the game.
Well, you did a similar thing in Resident Evil 2. Look at this thing over and over again, and it unlocks. So there you go.
Oh, wait on the menu system for 64 minutes.
There you go.
Anyway, Alex Kidd in Miracle World. We've just got the announcement, a bit of gameplay, which looks identical. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, you can spot between the two.
Hopefully, we might get another sequel to Alex Kidd. And like we said, we just brought out a bunch of Sega IPs. Remake Burning Rangers, please.
Or get it back. Do an upscale remaster, and then you can do that first. Just get it ported first.
I want to play a superhero fireman.
Exactly. I mean, we've raced around the track in one of the racing games. Let's actually do it for real.
Yeah.